Welcome to Coder Station.
Hey guys, welcome back to Coder Station. Today in this video we are moving forward with our second video in our C programming series, setting up your IDE. In this video I will guide you with all the steps for coding in C program and compiling it. Before moving forward, we will just have a short recap of what we have done in our previous video. So first of all, what is C? C is a general purpose and high level programming language. It is also called as the mother of all programming language because most of the programming languages were developed using C. Second is the founder of C programming. Sir Dennis Ritchie, an American computer scientist, developed this C programming language in the early 1970s. His aim was to develop a portable, efficient, and a programming language which has a low access to the computer hardware. He actually designed the C programming language by succeeding to the B programming language. Now talking about the applications, C has applications in various domains such as from developing a web browser to operating systems and so on. Enough of the recap, now we are going to start our actual video. So before starting it, I want to ask you what is a compiler. I know that you are very eager to code in C, but you should first understand the basic concepts before coding. So we will start with a compiler. So what is a compiler? Basically, a compiler is a software which is used to translate high level language into a low level language. Here, high level language means a programming language which is easily understandable and readable to the humans. So here, our compiler converts the high level language into a low level language. Low level language means the language which the computer understands. I'm repeating again. A compiler is a software which is used to translate high level language, the programming language which is easily understandable and readable to the humans, into the language which the computer understands. So here are some of the high level languages we have, such as our language that is C, C++, Java and Python. As you have understood what is a compiler, now I am gonna tell you that there are two ways through which you can code in C. The first is the online compiler. The online compiler is a C compiler itself which is available online. There are many online compilers available in the market on Google Chrome. You can just go there and search for C online compilers. You will get a list of all the compilers through which you can code in C. For example, I have just made a list for you for the best online compilers. I have to use it. The first is the Programmers Online Compiler. The second is Online GDB C Compiler, and the third is W3 Schools Online C Compiler. You can use any of these three if you are preferring to compile your C code online. Now I am on my Google Chrome, and now I will show you how to search for an online C compiler. So first of all, open your Chrome browser, then search here online C compiler. Here you will get a list of all the websites that are providing a C compiler. You can select any of them and you can compile your code over here. For example, I am going in this website, the Programmers Online C Compiler. Here they have given a default code which is to print a hello world. Now I'm just gonna run it. So this is how you get an output in your online C compiler. So if you are using an online compiler, you can select any of this compiler. Just see which is easy for you. The next method which we will use is an IDE. So what is an IDE? IDE, which stands for Integrated Development Environment, is a software which helps us to build our C programs or any other language programs. So, this software, that is an IDE, provides us various facilities such as a code editor where we can write, edit our source code. Second, and compiler to compile our source code. Third, build automation tools. These are some tools which help us to build our software more conveniently. And fourth is the debugger. A debugger helps to find out the errors in our code and to help them resolve. So the preferred ID now is VS Code. I prefer you all to use VS Code over online compiler because it is very easy to use. VS Code, which is Visual Studio Code, is developed and designed by Microsoft. Here is an interface of how actual VS Code looks. So here you can see there is a source code editor provided here to write your source code. It also provides you with the functionality of saving, opening your file and various other operations. It is used by almost every developer in the world, and it provides you with rich source of extensions. It also provides you various menus to perform various operations. It gives you a option themes so that you can choose whichever theme you like. Now I will show you how to install VS Code on your device. I prefer you all to install VS Code because it is very efficient to code in it. So first we are going to write install VS Code. Open this first website. Here I will click on Windows because I have a Windows operating system. If you have a Linux or a Mac operating system, you can download any of this. After you click on Windows, it will automatically download a setup file for your VS Code. Wait for it, it will take some time depending upon your internet speed. Once you have finished installation of the setup file, then please open that file. Once you have installed the VS Studio setup file, then you will see such an interface. First, you have to accept this agreement, then click on the next button. Then, if you want a shortcut desktop icon of VS Code on your desktop window, you can click here and then click on the next button. Now, click on the install button here and it will download all the required files for your VS Code. Once the installation is completed, click on the Finish button and your VS Code will automatically launch. So once you have installed VS Code for your device, now we have to install the GCC C compiler for our VS Code. So I'm here going to a link that will automatically download my GCC compiler. Don't worry, I am going to share this link in the description box. You can then download from it. Once I click OK, then there is an automatic download of our GCC compiler. It will take time depending upon our network speed. Once the installation of our setup file is done, please open it. Such an interface will be displayed. Please click on the next button. Over here, please select the folder where you want to install the GCC compiler. By default, it will be installed in the C directory. And then select the Visual Studio Code option from the menu and again click on the next button. The installation process is been going on for our GCC compiler. Once it is done, click on the Finish button so that your installation will be completed. Once the installation of our GCC compiler is done, Please copy paste the command which I will be giving you in the description box and enter here on the terminal. Please right click and then paste because Ctrl C and Ctrl V won't be working in this terminal. After you have pasted the command, please click enter, and now they will be asking you that whether you want to install these files or not. So press Y and again press enter. It will take time for installation of these files. After this is done, your GCC compiler has been set up. Once this is done, open the GCC folder and then open the main W64 folder in it. If you are using a 32-bit processor, then open the above folder. Open the bin folder, then copy this path. Open the edit environment system variables in your settings. Then click on the environment variables button. Then under the system variables, click on the path and then click on the edit button. After that, click on the new button and paste the location which we have copied earlier and then click on the OK button. Again click on the OK button for exit. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you are enjoying this C programming web series. We will meet in the next video. Till then, stay tuned.